My sister looked at my son and said, "Not everyone's cut out for success." Everyone laughed except my grandpa. He just took a sip of water and said, "Shut your mouth. If your child is so cool, then I'm going to stop paying for his education right now." Their faces turned pale, and then Grandpa didn't raise his voice. He set the glass down, flat. The room stayed frozen like someone had pulled the plug. My sister's smile cracked first. My mother reached for her napkin and missed. My father cleared his throat and laughed once too loud, like it was a joke he could still rescue. My son sat on the rug with his cube thumbs moving. He didn't look up. Everyone else did. Plates half lifted, phones face down, witnesses everywhere. "Dad," my mother said, soft warning. Grandpa didn't look at her. He looked at the head of the table, then at me, just a nod. My sister tried again. "You're being dramatic." Grandpa stood, chair legs scraped. He pulled his phone from his pocket and unlocked it with the same calm he used to cut steak. "I said right now," he said. I felt my pulse in my ears. I kept my hands folded. I kept my mouth shut. I watched my sister's husband reach for his phone and stop when Grandpa glanced at him. A vibration. Then another. Grandpa's thumb moved once. He didn't show the screen. He didn't need to. My sister laughed again, thinner. "You can't just..." Her phone buzzed. She looked. Color drained. She looked at my mother. My mother looked at my father. My father stared at the table like it might explain this. Grandpa slid his phone back into his pocket. "That's done." No speech, no explanation, just done. My sister stood up so fast her chair tipped. She caught it. Everyone pretended not to see. "You're embarrassing us," she said to me finally. "Like this was my fault." I stayed seated. "Dinner's getting cold," I said. Her mouth opened, closed. She looked around for backup. It didn't come. The check arrived early. Grandpa picked it up without asking. He signed. He stood again. "We're leaving." "We?" I asked. He nodded once. My sister followed us into the hallway. Heels clicking, voice sharp. "This isn't over." Grandpa stopped at the door. He turned. It started years ago. Outside, the air felt louder. My son took my hand. Grandpa opened his trunk and lifted a slim envelope. He pressed it into my palm. Heavy paper, my name on it, typed. "Don't open it here," he said. "Tonight." I nodded. My phone lit up before we reached the car. A message from my mother, then my father, then my sister. Calls stacked. I didn't answer. At home, after my son fell asleep, I opened the envelope. One document, one page, a transfer confirmation, effective immediately. Control shifted. My hands stopped shaking. The next morning, the group chat exploded. Accusations, apologies, demands. Someone sent a screenshot they shouldn't have had. Someone else deleted a message too late. My sister called 12 times. I let it ring. At noon, a courier knocked. Clipboard. Signature required. Another envelope. This one addressed to all of us. By evening, the calls stopped. Then the doorbell rang again. Not the courier. I checked the camera. My sister stood there, and behind her I didn't open the door.